got cramps right now and I'm procrastinating filming this video. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Laura, back again with another video. Some of you guys know and some of you guys don't, but I actually got ran over by a truck. I've told this story so many times and people never believe me. They're like, why aren't you dead? And I'm like, let's just get into the story time. So let's rewind back to when this whole situation started, which it was in like 2007, 8, or 9. I honestly can't remember. I was in between that age. Basically what happened is that I have family from my mom's side that used to live where I currently live, which is Reno, Nevada. They ended up moving to Winnemucca, which is still in Nevada, but it's just a different city. And we would go visit them like a whole bunch of times. So in Winnemucca, there's like a whole bunch of like ranchos and stuff. I loved going. It was like my favorite because, you know, it was like my cousins who I was visiting. Just to let you guys know, it wasn't just me. It was me and my cousin, and we both got ran over at the same time. Like, this time around the year, I remember that we were gonna go. We were also gonna come with some other cousins. I consider them almost like my uncle and my aunt. They're that much older than me that I don't see them as like cousins. My uncle had mentioned that one of the guys that was at the rancho, he was like, yeah, I don't like him or whatever, like he gives me bad vibes and like we've just had problems before. My dad was like, okay, you know what, like how about you come tomorrow and we'll go today. Bro, tomorrow the guy that ran over us wasn't gonna be there. He was gonna leave the same day. My uncle slash cousin was like, oh, okay, yeah, like, alright, like that's cool, just like be careful. My dad was like, yeah, okay, whatever. We end up driving to the rancho. On our way there, we get there, we say hello to everyone, and you know, we're like having the time of our lives. We would always go in the morning, so like the time that this happened around was probably like 1 or 2. Me and my cousin, her name is Lupita, me and my cousin were like, oh, let's go outside, let's go play, you know. We didn't want to be inside, but because it's a rancho, everything is gated, they were like, okay, yeah, it's fine. But that guy, we're just gonna call him Carmex. Okay, so Carmex, guy that ran us over, was still there at the time, and we were outside, and I don't know why, but our dumb, just like, we didn't think for a slight second that we were in the driveway, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, okay, because like it's just I don't know how to explain it. We were sitting down and we were like just throwing rocks in the air. I remember we were just like throwing them up in the air. I don't know why, okay, I don't know why. So I get it, it was kind of our fault, but let me just tell y'all, I remember that Carmex, the guy that ran us over, he like, I think he had gotten in an argument with someone in the family. I honestly don't really understand what had happened because he literally left bursting out of the house. Like, he was big mad. Like, he was mad. He got out of the house, he went into the car, turned on his car, and I was like, what the hell's going on? He started backing up. So here's the driveway. The car is here. It started backing up and it went like that. And I thought it was gonna go that way. But no, it turned around and it like ran us over. I remember I saw the car back out and it started coming our way, and I remember I told Lupita, I don't know if she remembers this, but I told her, I was like, get down, and I pushed her because she was like, I don't know if she wasn't paying attention. She's probably gonna watch this video and be like, but I don't know if she wasn't paying attention or if she didn't see it coming, but she was just sitting there, and if I wouldn't have like pushed her, like told her to get down, like I'm pretty sure she would have gotten injured pretty bad. Like, when it all happened, like it was just so hot under like the truck. It was so hot. I remember I closed my eyes and like it happened like so quickly. I opened my eyes and there's just dirt everywhere. My legs hurt so bad and I didn't know what was happening. And I looked at her and she was crying, and then I started crying because I was freaking out. When like the car drove off, I remember my cousin was going inside because I think he was like feeding the animals or something. He saw when it happened. Like, he was like, oh my god, they ran over the girls. Ran inside and he told the family, he was like, they ran over the girls, like they're outside, they're tiradas, like they're just there laying. They like rush outside, right? Around we had gone, it wasn't just me and my cousins, it was like also other family from Reno. I don't know if you guys remember Daniela. All of her family was also there. When all of this is happening, I remember they rushed over to Lupita Like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm there like, are y'all not gonna like come over to me? I can't get up. I didn't have enough strength and like I didn't have the capability to like get up on my own. I don't know if it was because I was in shock or because it like I just got ran over, like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Then my aunt looks over to me, Daniela's mom, she looks over to me and she's like, oh my god, she was like, they ran over Laura too. I was trying to get up and I couldn't, and so my aunt like comes over to me and she like is trying to like get me up. My dad was so mad. He was like, we need to take you to a hospital, like we need to go now. And like I was hella bleeding. I was bleeding like all through here, all of my feet right here, like all of it was bleeding. Like same with the other leg. My dad was like, oh my god, we need to take you to a hospital, make sure you're like everything's okay, make sure you don't have fractures or none of that. It hurt so bad, like it was stinging, and I was crying on the way to the hospital. And because it was in Winnemucca, we didn't know where the hospital was. The one that knew was Lupita's dad, but he was driving hella fast, so we lost him. We get to the hospital, and because my parents at that time, they didn't know a lot of English, so the lady, when we get to the hospital, the lady's like, oh my god, what happened? And my dad's like, diles, like tell them what happened. And I was like, I got run over by a truck. She dead ass didn't believe me. She's like, when? Right now? I was like, yeah, right now. She kind of realized that I wasn't joking. They like passed me into this other room, checked to make sure I was okay. They cleaned off the blood, made sure that I was okay and that I didn't have any fractures or like any broken bones, none of that, which I didn't. Immediately I was like, where's my cousin? Like, where's Lupita? I need to see her. Like, what happened to her? So they take me with her, and like all I remember is I walk into the room and she has a whole bunch of like had equipment on her. They were checking that she was okay because she got more injured than me. She actually ended up getting hit somewhere around the head, so I don't know what exactly happened. Dad had literally had to carry me. And then we went back to the rancho, and I guess supposedly Carmex, the guy that ran over us, he said that supposedly he didn't realize that we were there. Like, he didn't see us sitting down. How do you not see not one but two little girls sitting down? Well, I guess it wasn't the first time he had done something like that. I can't remember honestly, so don't count on my word. My dad and Lupita's dad had the chance to like send him to jail and press charges and all of that, but my dad was like, no, like accidents happen, like it's okay. And I was like, they didn't run you over, they ran me over. Like, shouldn't I be the one saying? Me and her are both okay, that's all that matters. Carmix, he gets to the farm and he looks at us and he was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. He like tells my dad, he's like, I'm so sorry, like discúlpeme, like no las miré. It was pretty much just saying that he didn't see us there. And so like, you know, I was like, okay, oh well, it happened, we're okay, like oh well. My dad decided we're not staying again, we're not staying like another day here, because obviously he was like, my daughter's in pain. We ended up going home that same day. During that time, I was actually living in a 2-story house. So I was sleeping in the living room because going upstairs and downstairs was just too much of a hassle. I also remember that when I got back from Winnemucca, I went to my aunt's house. She's like, oh my god, are you okay? This is not. And I remember, oh my god, I don't know if my cousins are gonna be watching this, but I remember my two cousins were sitting down like, what happened? They're like, you got ran over. And they hella started laughing, and I was just like, bitch, I could have died. Like, really? I was just like, what the heck? Like, that is so rude. I was out of school for like a couple weeks. I want to say that to recover, it took me like, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half, like completely. But like after that, like I was good. Like I was. Anyways, so that is my little story time. I hope you guys didn't get bored. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Yeah. Okay, bye.